Hey, guess what day it is? No, it's not my birthday. That was last week, but thanks for remembering. Today is the iPhone 14 launch day. At least 3 of them. The pluses are coming in October sometime. But Apple have sent me a belated birthday present. Well, it's not a birthday present. They sent it to pretty much all the journalists in Australia, but this is a box. Where is it? This is a box with my address on it. That's it. I'm not prepared for this at all. Okay. Now, this is a box with my address on it, and you can't see the address, so that's nice. I'm sure you could find it if you search hard enough. Anyway, Apple have sent me a box. I don't know what's in it, but I have a pretty good idea considering what today is. That's right, iPhone 14 launch day. Should be a public holiday, but we have enough of those already, apparently. I don't know about the rest of you in the rest of the world, but Australia has a public holiday coming up next Thursday, which is pretty exciting. Thank you, Elizabeth, for dying, I guess? I don't know. Enough about the Queen. It's iPhone time. Wow, there's 3 iPhones in here. Have you ever seen so many? I've got 2 here as well. There's another one. The life of a tech review, you just end up with... I think I got another one down here. This one I found in a bin. Still trying to fix it, but there you go. There's 7 iPhones on screen all at once, all different ones. In the drawer you go. That was loud. But let's look at the new ones, hey? Starting with the Pro Max. Never actually reviewed a Pro Max before, so this is pretty exciting. Ooh, look at that purple though. That's quite pretty. Shiny. I don't think there's much difference between this and the Pro this year. Basically just bigger. If you look at in my pocket, my current favorite phone, the Oppo Find X5 Pro, it's about the same size as that, 6.7 inches. There you go. One of many plastic peels. I know people love that shit. Not really much else to talk about the unboxing experience with Apple these days. You got your lightning cable and you've got your little book. Ooh, we have a SIM remover. Does the Australian version come with a SIM card tray? Oh, look at that. So Americans, you have to stick with eSIMs, but it looks like Australians still get a SIM card tray, which I'm very happy about. That's the Pro Max. They've also given me, what's this? A leather case. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, that's really nice. Okay, I'll take that. So that's a MagSafe leather case that you can get for the Pro Max. Protects the back a little bit. That's actually a pretty nice feeling case as well. Ooh, actually, this is another thing they sent. The iPhone leather wallet. Let's jump in. Okay, so pop that on there. Even though the magnets are quite strong on this, they're not strong enough to withstand sliding in and out of a pocket. And you can see it isn't the strongest connection there. I'm not 100% sure I would run this because I guarantee I'll just end up losing this. It feels very much like something I would do. Yeah, nah, it's just not safe enough. Yeah, you put that in your pocket once, it's gonna slip off. I guarantee it. That's not good enough for me. Next up, the regular iPhone. Wow, white. Okay, that's really nice looking. Was not expecting that. That's quite pretty. All right, well played, Apple. We also have a case. Boom. Instantly uglier. Apple silicon cases, they're a bit expensive. They feel funny. They do fit around the phone very nicely and they're MagSafe, but frankly, I don't like them. Just to show you how similar the 13 and 14 are, I guess this is a good thing, actually. You don't have to buy a new case if you're upgrading from the 13. Yeah, look, last year's fits perfectly. This year's, there's the green, fits perfectly. But again, both look way worse with these cases on. And the cases feel funny. It's just like a weird, gross silicon. So yeah, don't buy these. I wouldn't recommend you buy these. Okay, last one, iPhone 13 Pro. Not much else to say about the Pros. We've got the dynamic island as well as the crazy camera. There's the case. It's another silicon case similar to this one or this one. It's just got a bigger hole for those cameras. So yeah, here are all 3 without the cases. They don't look any different from the 13. And the 13 doesn't look that much different from the 12. But frankly, it's not a big deal. I actually quite like the design of the iPhone in the previous years. The iPhone 4 is probably one of my favorite smartphones, partly because it's the first smartphone I owned, and partly because I just liked the hard edges and the square body. It was a lot smaller than all of these, but it was like, it felt really nice to hold. And these remind me of that a little bit. It's a nice design. It's very iconic. I don't think they really need to make it look that much different for it to be a good phone anymore. It's kind of nice that you don't have to buy a new case if you're just upgrading every year. It's just pretty clear to me that there's not much reason to buy these because the iPhone 13 is really good and that's going to go on sale like immediately, like as soon as these are out. There's not actually a lot to review about these here, and anything that needs to be said about them has probably been said better than I could say on some of the other channels already, because a lot of the American creators get access to iPhones a bit earlier than us in Australia. So like they've already gone and done their reviews and they've said very interesting things, but it's pretty much always the same conclusion. It's like, hey, it's basically last year's phone. If you really need that crash detection or satellite stuff, great. But otherwise, you probably don't need this. All right. Oh, there's one more thing in the box, which is an Apple Watch, which I've never actually owned before. So this will be my first experience with an Apple Watch. There is one thing that I want to unbox first because I've been sitting on it for a while and it actually makes sense to do it here with all this Apple stuff. Magfit. This isn't a sponsored post. They just sent this to me. The good people at Magfit. It is a iPad case and an iPad stand. Let's have a look. All right. First note, it's that same gross feeling silicone that you get in the Apple cases as well. So not off to a great start. Look, maybe you're fine with silicone, but me, it just gives me the heebie-jeebies. The inside's much nicer though. Look at that. It's kind of like carpet. Beautiful. So that just pops on here and you've even got a little slot for your pen. I like that because I have lost one of these before and they're not cheap. It's a nice way to keep it secure. All right, so this little bit of silicone kind of acts as a bridge between the volume rocker and it works pretty well, so that's good. So it's not removing any functionality. Besides the weird feeling silicone, I don't hate it. It's a nice little protective cover for your iPad if you're not wanting to use the keyboard with it. But I think the main reason this exists is to connect to this bad boy. There we go. So we've got this, and we also have a lightning cable. I have no idea what this is for. Is it just like a spare lightning cable? Oh, it's stiff. All right. Cool. It's sturdy. It's stiff, but like not in a, like once you've got it into position, that's great. I just don't think you want to be moving the position while the iPad's attached to it because it takes quite a bit of force to move. And I'm sure it gets looser over time. But yeah, the steel feels pretty legit. Now this pops on like this. Huh. Oh, there we go. Okay, so if you miss the magnets, which are at the bottom of the case, it'll just slip straight off. So, but that's, oh, okay. All right. So are the magnets actually strong enough? Is the question. All right. So if you don't touch it, if you don't touch it, it's fine. If you move it around, I'd probably want to carry it around like this sometimes. So if it falls off while you're doing this, it's probably not good, but it seems like it's pretty sturdy once you nail the position of the magnets. It's not going anywhere. If you need a stand, that's pretty good. It's also got a little cable channel here, so you can, if you want to see like just a dedicated review to this, it'll probably be a YouTube short because there's not much to talk about. Right, finally, the Apple Watch. Let's explore what opening an Apple Watch is like for the first time, because I've never done this. Awesome packaging, by the way. This is pretty cool. Okay, so what do we got? The band in the right hand here, and the watch face itself in my left hand. So, wow, this must be the charger. Oh, good, another charger that I have to carry around now. Boom. It's so little. Oh my gosh, so cute. Wow, man, I've never really spent much time playing with an Apple Watch. So this is what I'm most excited about. Okay, so we got a short band. Oh, so they give you the small and the medium. All right, okay. Yeah, I guess you just slip it in, right? Slip it in. Oh, it's that gross silicone again. Jesus, it's just yuck. All right, the watch is on my wrist. I can feel the silicone, not enjoying it. Please let me know in the comments if I'm being weird about silicon. I just realized today just how much I hate it. I'm going to set that up later as well. Let's just see all the stuff that Apple has sent me today. We have 3 cases, a wallet, 3 iPhones, and an Apple Watch here. And Magfit also sent me this stand. Thank you again, Magfit, and thank you, Apple, for sending all this stuff. I'll be posting more in-depth videos about all of these things over the coming weeks, so make sure to subscribe to see those. And if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this pretty unhinged unboxing of the iPhone stuff. I just felt I got the box, I got the package, and was like, have to make content because it's iPhone launch day. So if you are subscribed, I'll see you next week. Otherwise, I'll show up in search inevitably. You'll see me again. Like, I'm around. Like, we don't have to be friends. You don't have to subscribe to me, but you're gonna see my face around anyway. So might as well subscribe, right? I fixed my teeth the other day. To that one commenter who said that I had weird teeth and they couldn't focus because I had a weird mark on my tooth. I fixed it because of you. Not really. I've been wanting to do it for years, but that comment did help push me over the line. So comments, I read them, even the bad ones. You could drastically change my life if you're mean enough. I love YouTube. Have a good day.